Welcome back to S&G Automotive. My name's Steph, and as you can see, we are shooting Ken's 400 brake horsepower Focus ST. So let's get straight into this.
I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, vintage frames on my face. Looking like I'm from the D, D's no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro.
Right, how do I do this?
So, get both over your shoulder. Is that secure enough?
Yeah.
Neighborhood on the scene. Neighborhood on the.
So we're in Ken's car, Mark II Focus ST, running about 400 horsepower.
So, it's hard to say. So, the map's good for like 420, but people on meth have hit 440 figures, so.
We need to get it on a dyno, don't we?
Yeah, we need to get really
Rob
good
wants to do dyno day as well, so maybe we can sort something out, get a few of us going on dyno day.
Because I do want it dyno before I go big turbo.
Yeah, so he's going to go big turbo January next year?
Yeah, January, yeah. So, before what we said, October. So,
Yeah.
3 months away, boy.
Oh shit, 3 months.
Big spoolie boy.
And then if we push about 600,
Yeah, 600 plus. That's the.
obviously we'll have to film it again because that's just going to be nuts.
Yeah, screamer.
Yeah, but he's just got a month ago all forged.
So about 2-3 months ago, went fully forged. Everything's been done apart from ARP head. Is it ARP? Yeah, ARP head bolts. I didn't have them, but everything else been done. Liner blocks, stage 2 cams, pistons, rods. Everything's been done. It's basically bulletproof. It's just a case of how far the engine can go. So like, I think it's good for 700 brake. Headwork's been done. Yeah, and then went single stage. waste of power. You're not really you're just spinning. So
yeah, I think it's like a 600 would be perfect.
Yeah, like I think the turbo I'm going for is a G30 770, which is like a small frame turbo.
Yeah.
So it starts kicking in about 3,500. Whereas if you went any bigger and wanted to start chasing numbers, your turbo won't start kicking into like 5.5k, which is it's quite late on in a way.
Yeah, it is late on.
Whereas I've always built my car for track. Oh, look at the fuel station. That's crazy.
To be fair, that wasn't as bad as it has been.
Yeah, 2,000 calmed down more.
There is a tanker right there.
Yeah. Damn. So we don't run out of fuel, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I've always like set up my car for it to be fully like track spec, race ready, whatever you want to call it. I've always wanted it to be to run all day, run all night, really.
Yeah, yeah.
So the small frame turbo gives me that.
I always get paranoid because I've had so many times when my phone's just stopped recording because like overheats or so I'm just like
Sometimes I'll do that. Yeah.
I'm hoping it's still
See what I mean there? Like, there's no pop and bang map on it. You know what I mean? Like people outside the car will be like, oh, that's a fucking pop and bang map. Oh, it's gone.
yeah, and I can't reach that.
If you pull those metal harness bits.
That should be good. That should be good. That was crazy, though.
It does pull hard, and it's when you're in that third gear, plant your foot. That's what makes me say, if you're going anywhere above 400,
Yeah.
like the 400s figures, and you're going, yeah, I'll go Revo stage 5, or yeah, I just think you're wasting your time. Like, because if I'm spinning at 400, imagine it 500 plus.
Yeah.
It literally just, yeah, it's all well and good swinging your bollocks and saying, yeah, I've got 500 horses under the bonnet, but how you're actually putting it down, how you're using it, to me, is the most important.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Like, I don't understand these people that go big power and don't change their brake setup. I just think, to me, you're silly.
It's just so mad, you know.
Yeah.
You've got to have the brakes, you know, tyres, everything like that to go with the horsepower, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Like, everyone says to me, oh, like, hold the rear big brake kit. Oh, you don't need that. Why? Oh, it's overkill. I'd rather fucking brake overkill than it just be like, it's just good enough. Do you know what I mean? It's just doing.
Especially if like people are racing stuff, you know, you need brakes, you know. It means you can go faster into corners. I mean, brake later for corners, all that sort of stuff. For safety reasons.
Yeah.
It's like
Totally.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just mad.
Stunning.
What is it? Oh yeah.
Oh
AC
my god. What is it? You'll see in a second.
So yeah, like, how long have you owned the car, and like, did you ever see the car, what's the word, becoming this modified, I guess? Like this big?
Yeah, so yeah, I've owned a car. I've owned a car for what are we in now? 2021. When I get
21.
okay, end of 17, end of 18. Yeah, 2007. No, 2018. I got it 2018. So what? Good 4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
That's mad.
3-4 years. And yeah, I did like. So even before I had the I had the Focus, I was dead keen on them. I love the way they sound, like the 5-pot sound. Like, I love the old Quattros as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had 5 pots in them, so I was always keen on the sound of the car itself. So I knew way before I owned the car. Like I was going to keep it for a long time, and I always wanted two things. I always wanted a screen pipe, and I always wanted a WRC inspired Focus ST.
Yeah.
So with the wider arches, that's where the wider arches and stuff come from. Was the fact I've always just wanted the WRC look. Don't know where you think you go, fella, but where do you want me to go, mate? You fucking crazy, fucking crackhead. Honestly, people are dumb as shit.
Yeah, they literally are. It's so bad.
Yeah, so like apart from the WRC wing, everything else is there.
Yeah.
So like the Turbo Mac 52s, like to me that's like a rally style wheel. So that's why I've got them, and just the wider arches and the WRC front and rear bumpers just ties in all well, especially the wrap. Like I thought long and hard about the wrap, and it was actually inspired by an old Focus that's not on the scene anymore.
Yeah.
And then what I done is just took my own bits and made it my own. And the guys down at SWD, mate, it's like literally smashed out the park with the wrap.
Oh, they did.
Even just like the little touches with like the embossed bits on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like just the little things like people might think, oh, is that like it's air bubbles, and it's not. It's just the look of it. So yeah. And with the like performance side of things, I've always wanted a screamer, but I kind of always said to myself I didn't want to go past the 400 brake figure, so the big turbo setup was never going to be a big turbo setup in terms of like power wise, but now here I am fully forged looking at a big turbo that's going to be going past 600. So yeah, and don't ask me how much I'm into it because I don't know, and I dread to think. But, yeah.
It doesn't matter, mate. I mean, it shows for itself the commitment, the effort, the money gone into it. It's so unique, especially down here in Cornwall. There's nothing like it around here.
Oh, do you know what? Like there are some fucking cracking Focuses out there. Like there really is. And there's a couple that like inspired me to like up my game. Like Rich Fox's, it's out of this world.
Mad, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And like the old Tornado Focus. Like if you're not into the full scene, you won't know what car I'm on about. One of my mates, Russell's, his Focus ST had like a full hooligan wrap. He doesn't have it on there now, but like it was like cars like that where I was like, do you know what, I need to up my game. Like I want my car to be recognised. Just silly little achievements like that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And it's a car I'm never going to get rid of. Like even I've always wanted it like my house full of race cars. So it'd just be another car to sit there and add to the list of cars. Really.
Which this is like a full race car. It does race it at tracks, you know.
Oh, bro, if I had the 20 grand, I'd probably put it into a race series. All you got to do is like take out a MEF and add some like improved harnesses and stuff, and then you're there.
Yeah,
So.
It's so bad.
Not a pop and bang map, all natural, baby.
All natural.
Oh man, it does need Cybex though.
I love cars like these because I'm just going to get home and I'm still going to be like smiling.
It's just fun, like.
Yeah, it's
the thing
proper
is,
fun.
I'm not like a Ford man. I'm just a guy that likes to have fun in a car.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And like, I've driven a couple of rear-wheel drive cars, and they're good cars. That like they put the power down better. You'll always have the issue with front-wheel drive cars putting the power down, but for some reason I do prefer my front-wheel drives.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
It's a different experience, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
like
just
you got like proper grip at still. You got to know when you can't put the power down and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, like am I going to die or am I not? Do you know what I mean?
Literally, like
yeah.
You know, front-wheel drives have the perks, so does four-wheel drive, so does rear-wheel drive. It all just depends.
Yeah, and like a couple of guys, like I know a couple of guys that have four-wheel drive for the Focus, or he's going to, and I thought about track use like I am at the minute, and fast road use, it's mint.
Yeah.
Like it's proper savage. So that's why I thought I'd just stick with it.
If it works, it works, and if it stops how you want it to.
That's it. So yeah, we're running K Sports up front. I've ordered the K Sports for the rear. Yellow stuff pads all round.
Yeah.
Unless I go on track, then I run ST45s.
Yeah.
Which is like brake pads you get from like the BTCC cars. And after every race, there's a guy that sells them, so just get them from him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Handling wise, I'm on BC coilovers, custom spring rate, like hardest setting with race dampening, fully adjustable, which is mint because you can go from road to track, set up how you want. I actually need to go get it proper corner weighted, proper geo set up, but running white line anti-roll bars, front and rear. Need to get the anti-lift kit fitted. What else is there? Some instruct braces, front and rear. Roll centre kit, hard race roll centre kit. I think that's what it's called. It just like helps with like the setup of the cambering and stuff.
Yeah.
Hard race, rear camber arms and toe arms. I think that's it. It's not polybush or anything,
No.
like, because it's stiff as fuck at the minute.
Yeah, it's
So-
quite stiff, yeah.
I'm a bit like, I'm a bit, don't want to polybush it because it can be quite stiff at the minute, so I've avoided that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
It just depends on how you want it, then. It's your car,
Yeah, like,
performance wise, and that sort of stuff.
I've got to change the front, the lower arms. So I might polybush it while I'm there,
Yeah.
while it's out. So, yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah, so I think we're going to end the video there. Massive thanks to Ken for jumping on the channel. He's got his own channel, which is KGM.tv.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Not posted a while, but
We'll get posted more. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to slap a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we'll see you guys and girls very soon.